Hi there everybody, and welcome to another video. On today's video I have this VW Golf SV, so the sports van, and I'm just going to show you how you can access the bulbs here. This has got a reverse bulb, and that might be a fog light there, not 100% sure, but anyway, I'll show you how to access these bulbs and also how to remove this cluster to access the bulbs in there as well. So if you get the boot open, to access the bulbs there, we just need to remove this panel here, and if you just if you just get your screwdriver on the side there, there's a little like opening there. The cover will pop out and will give you access to the little cluster there, and then you have three actually little plastic retainers here. So these ones here, 1, 2 and 3, if you push them, if you open them, that will release the cluster from there and giving you access to those bulbs. So there's only 2 bulbs in there, and then you can, this one you can pull out. I'm not actually changing any of them. This one also you can just pull out, but you need to get, the best way to get your bulbs is to get them out and then look at the part. Sometimes there is a part number written on them, something like this one says Toshiba 216, or what does it say, W467 for that. And this other one, I don't think it's got a, sometimes you just have to match them. If you look on the internet for something like a reverse bulb for a VW SV, you'll get this. I think this just pulls out like so. That's what you get. Then you can compare them and get them. So this literally pull out from there, and then you can refit that back in there and make sure it locks into place like so, and then put the cover and you're done. With these other ones you can remove the cluster. If you open this bit here, you have this like a screw here. It will have some tension on it. It will have a little bit of tension on it because there's a spring here. This spring sort of keeps the cluster together. So I've undone it earlier, so if you just undo this, you will feel a little bit, it's a little bit hard to turn, but once you get going you'll be able to remove it. And then you can also remove the electrical connection in there. So you just need to push that little red tab in there back, and then you'll be able to press that and take it out. Once you've done that, this should come loose, the whole thing in one piece. And then you have you need to remove this little bit here as well. Again, you have those sort of tabs here that you want to push back a bit in order to release this cluster here, this cluster. So I may actually need my 2 hands here to do this, but otherwise it will be a little bit difficult. So I'll open the tabs, and okay, once you open all the tabs, you need to push this out. It will feel a little bit stuck, but it's just because there's a rubber, like a seal around it to prevent water from going in there. So just inspect the seal as well. There's your indicator bulb there, and this could be a brake light or a side light or a combination of both. And once you change those. I'm not sure there is some of these days have LEDs in them, but I don't think this one has as such. So anyway, once you change your bulb, you can put that back in there, and it's just a matter of pressing this back onto those tabs that they came out from. With a fiddle, if you're using one hand, but just push that back in. Okay, got one on. It might be a bit tight to push because of that little rubber seal around it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, got it in. Now you can feel, you can fit your cluster back on there, and just be careful when you push the connection back in there. Be careful you don't push the whole cluster out, so just hold the cluster and push the connection in, including the little red tab, and then you have that. Just put it in there and screw back on. Just put it on until you feel it is nice and tight here, and that's it really. So we should have working lights down there. Let's actually see what we have. Gonna get all the lights on. Just wondering where trying to put the reverse as well, and where is right, it should be fog light. Okay, so that's the reverse parking. So you have that light, you have the indicator, we have those two, you have the reverse, and can't actually see the fog there. Oh, there's the fog. So these days you only get one side with the fog coming on. You don't actually have two sides, but the boot needs to be locked for the fog to go on. So don't think that you have a blown bulb on one side for the fog. It just happens that these days they only use one side. You legally you don't need to have two sides working. So anyway, that's pretty much it. So having said that, hope this video helps. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. So thank you for watching.